so looking at this week's principle, this week's technique of the week, what we're checking here is the idea that Bunkai Sho starts off like this, and you've got the pull back and the come forwards like this. And we've shown this kind of thing before. So our key here is going to be how it's multi-layered, how it's not about dealing with a bow staff coming in. We're definitely not going to be trying to block that bow staff with the small bones in the backs of the hands, which are more prone to breaking than the staff is. We're going to be dealing with the technique as a whole. So, applicatively, what we've got here is the start of a conflict, and we've shown it in all sorts of ways. Simplest one is to say that someone grabs your wrist. Can you grab with the other hand, please? That's what I do. And then we're going to take that hand, we're going to pull it back here, we're going to knee them, and then we're going to come forwards like this to take their balance and create this very high, circly centre lock. And that's all good. Alright, so that kind of application is a fine application for someone to start off with, but of course it's not going to help us out forever. So instead, let's have a look at something a little bit more. We get into the big right hook situation, coming in here and then close the distance down like this. Now from there, I'm pulling that arm back. So the danger now is that hand coming in and getting me. So I'm going to be sweeping that down to here. And now you see that I'm turning my body to face this way. This hand back here is going underneath the arm here, and we're bringing it out like this as I close the distance and use my whole body to strike into the opponent. We'll just show you that at a slight angle here. We've got the hook coming in, we've got this, and now we've got this, and we're stepping through. Okay, so the punch comes in, we receive and pull, we're using both hands on it. This one's going over the top of his arm, under his arm, and then coming back to my hand, and then as I'm turning and raising the knee, I'm stepping forwards and bringing his arm up behind him, so we get a figure four lock, and we just push it behind his back. The whole impact sends him flying, or gets him really, really locked up, depending on the speed that you do it. So that gives us a key that gives us the same kind of idea from our please grab my wrist application, just put together in a slightly different way, perhaps slightly more realistically, so that you can see the progression of things happening here.